Jesus Christ! I about came out of my seat in that fucking scene. Like I was. He was like, "All right, Jarvis, take me home." Oh, what?
He's like, "Jarvis, do I know this guy? Well, you meet a lot of people, sir." He's like,
"Well, yeah." And comic books, you knew where Jarvis from Iron Man came from. You knew that because they went into it. But
you have to be a comic book geek to know that,
right?
The average Joe didn't know that.
For them to do that in the movie, Jesus Christ! I got a fucking heart on it at that moment. I was like, oh!
And now you know why Tony's digital butler was named Jarvis. Jarvis, yeah.
Fuck me running sideways.
Now makes me wonder, who was Friday?
So, and then we go from there to back to nowadays times, right?
Yeah, they come back, but apparently Thanos found out, and I guess past Nebula beats the crap out of now Nebula and takes her place and comes back.
Right.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, fucking the purple Barney fucking Thanos shows up.
Yeah, the one in his prime, the one that can kick your ass.
Then you have a fucking battle on your hands.
Yeah, but by then they had gathered the stones and they had snapped everything back to normal.
Right.
And of course, Tony was very, telling Hulk, because Hulk was the only one that could do it, because the way he's built, I guess.
And even Hulk got fucked up doing it.
Yeah, he was like, but Tony was like, okay, remember, bring everyone back, and he did not want to lose what he had now, his family. So Hulk snaps his fingers, and just when we think everything went well, you see the phone ringing. It's Hawkeye's wife trying to get a hold of him. Where the fuck are you, motherfucker?
Oh God, that was so awesome.
And right before he was able to have that conversation, Nebula brings Thanos, old Thanos, back, and that's when shit hits the fan, and they destroy they bring down the house there.
Right. And a fucking battle of battles ensues.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, how badass was Thanos?
Yep.
He was like flicking these fucking Avengers off of him like flies. Fuck off me. Get the fuck off me. And Jesus Christ. And then right when they're, and what happens? What happens? We finally get to see Captain America pick up the what's the hammer's name? Mjorn?
I guess the Thor goes after Thanos. I guess that he comes back. They bombed the place down. They nearly tore it down, and he tasks Nebula, from the past, to bring him the gauntlet or whatever, with the stones, and he's just sitting there waiting for it. And you got Thor looking at him, Captain America, and was it Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man?
Right.
And then Thor decides that fuck this. He goes after him. You see his eyes light up and lightning and shit, and he goes after Thanos. And I guess there's a point in time where Thanos is trying to. He's got Thor down. I remember and the axe. He's like trying to kill him with his own axe, right?
Yep.
And at that point in time is where you see Captain grab the
hammer. Mjorn, I think it is.
Yeah, it's got the hammer's got a name. Right. I can never remember it, but all I know is that you just see Captain America grab it and knocks Thanos off.
He picks it up and like,
yeah, exactly.
And he is finally fucking worthy.
Funny enough, this is the Captain America that says shit and stuff. I'm just saying. Throwing that out there.
Hey, just because you say some bad words doesn't mean you're a bad motherfucker.
It just doesn't mean you're an evil motherfucker.
Right. But he picks it up and like, yes! And the whole crowd just fucking goes erupt. Fucking people are cheering. God damn it, we knew he could do it. We knew it.
And then Thor says it. I knew it. He's just saying
I knew it.
And the fucking crowd loses it in the theater. Yes, that was fucking awesome.
Oh, Jesus, I got chilly bumps in that scene.
Yeah, just remembering it right now. I mean, it's fucking. I got goosebumps. That was fucking
So
awesome.
awesome. And then they start going at it, and
Yeah.
then what happens? They're getting the shit beat out of them.
Yep.
And he's like, fucking throw the fire. And all of a sudden, opening pops open, like a Doctor Strange opening. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
And everybody comes back.
Yeah, I guess Thanos tells him, like, usually I don't take this personal, but, I'm going to take pleasure in destroying this shit universe and blah, blah, blah. And then opens up a portal and more fucking minions come over. But that's when the portals come in and
everybody comes pouring in. We see all of them.
Strange. And that's what Iron Man tells him, like, tell me that this is the one time that you saw that we win. And you see Doctor Strange tells him, if I tell you, it won't happen.
Right. Because he knows. He fucking knows.
He knows that, yeah.
Yeah, he fucking knows. But we see Peter Parker come back, fucking...
Yeah. And he's all telling, when he comes back, he's all like, Mr. Stark, I remember this, blah, 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 blah. And then Tony hugs him.
And on
he's
a
like,
side note...
that's nice.
Side note to this movie. I have never been that big of a fucking Spider-Man fan. I never have. You know this. We've talked about this in length.
Yep.
But I finally sat down and watched Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
And there is something about this fucking kid playing Spider-Man got me hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, I know my 13-year-old's all crazy about Tom Holland, too, so.
God damn, I was all in. So then I watched that, and then now it's and then I watched Infinity Wars and the fucking, the fatherly love that fucking Tony Stark had for this kid. And then we go into into this movie, and he comes back. He's like, Mr. Stark, I remember. And you see Tony's eyes fucking light up. He's like, and he fucking grabs and he's like, oh my God, you're back. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Which, going back to the beginning, I mean, that's kind of like what sparked Tony's, after he told him to fuck off, I don't want nothing to do with this. When he was in the kitchen, he saw that picture of the kid.
Yep. And he knew he had to.
Yeah.
He needed to do it for the kid.
Yeah.
And
so you see
everybody
him
comes
hugging
back.
him and that
and once again,
was
I got fucking
moments.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, that was another
goosebumps like, oh Jesus.
I mean, I always liked the new Spider-Man movie, not so much for Spider-Man. I mean, I like Aunt May. I mean,
Oh Jesus Christ! How could you not?
We even thought that there was something funny going on there with Iron Man. Thought instead of Uncle Ben, it was going to be Uncle Tony.
Right. You can't blame him.
Hey,
goddamn Marissa Tomei.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, she's hot. Even like as an older woman, she's hot.
She's what, 50 plus, but damn.
Right.
Or however old she is, I don't know.
Right.
She hot. Okay.
So we have this huge battle. Everybody starts showing up. We got Doctor Strange showing up. We got fucking Wong is even back. We got Black Panther.
Black Panther, yeah.
And we got everybody's rolling through fucking shitloads of people. Fucking Valkyrie's coming back. Black Widow or Scarlet Witch comes back.
And that's another part that got me too. I don't know why, but when she fucking goes up to Thanos and just tells him, you took everything from me, and starts
just laying into that motherfucker, boy.
God, that, I guess, she's one of the Olsen twins she's related to the Olsen twins, obviously, right? She's like the younger sister.
Something like
this
that.
one can act, man. You could see the way, I don't know,
she was fucking angry. Like she had rage coming out of her. You took everything, you piece of purple dung shit. You motherfucker.
Kind of like
walking
that.
Fucking dildo. I'm going to fucking destroy you. And she fucking, and here's one thing. I'm going to say this. I don't want to get too much into this. But there's a side note that is being talked about on the interwebs a lot, and I'm going to say something about this, and then I'll let it go. There was a lot of people are shitting on this movie because there's so much girl power into this movie, right?
Oh, they can go fuck themselves.
One thing people are not remembering, or maybe they don't know, is comic books have been showing and showcasing strong, powerful women for 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
The comic books, especially Marvel and DC and all the independent ones, this has been something they have been on the forefront of doing. Listen, women are just as strong as men. In fact, a lot of times they're even stronger. And so for them to, for a scene to come up where Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man cannot make headway fighting fucking Thanos, but Scarlet Witch come up and just fucking starts tearing into his ass and actually making headway. Oh.
Well, you have to remember from that Avengers movie, it was her power that lifted that whole city up, right?
Right. Oh, it was so awesome. I was really, really into it.
Yeah.
I really liked it. Now, that having been said, there was one scene that I liked, but I didn't think it necessarily was needed. Does that make sense? Where it shows all the women, all the female superheroes, and they're like, "Oh, girl power!"
Oh,
and
yeah, because even Pepper showed up in an Iron Man suit, Iron Man, or whatever.
Yeah, you had
in
all
the
of them
comic
right
books,
there.
she's referenced as Rescue, I believe.
Right.
And you see her fighting side by side with Tony. That was a pretty fucking.
So you see one scene where it's just all women doing a girl power scene. Awesome as it was, I don't know if that was necessarily needed at that time, but it is what it is. I'm all for it.
I enjoyed everything about it. So.
I'm all for girl power. I really am. In my life, in my world, in K-Dog's world, my mom has her master's degree. All my aunts have their degrees. My wife has a master's degree. They're all the women in my life are a hell of a lot smarter and more powerful than I'll ever be. So I was all for it.
Yeah.
I really was. I wanted to just go on a little rant there for a moment and just put it out there like, listen, guys, y'all can hate on this if you want. Personally, I dug it. I did. I like the fact that they're saying, hey, listen, women are bad fucking ass motherfuckers too, and I liked it. I liked it. That one scene I was a little iffy on just because I think it was just a little bit hokey, but I fucking loved it.
Like I said, fan service. They're catering to everyone, including women who may now be getting more into comic books thanks to shit like this.
Right. And I thought it was really dope. And I love seeing Potts in the fucking Iron Man suit. And, that was badass. So, fucking going back to the Olsen girl, her fucking lifting Thanos' dildo looking ass up in the air. Man, God, he was fucking scared. And he was legitimately scared. That's when he was like, make it rain fire, you fucking piece of shit servant of mine. And
minions assemble.
Oh, all you motherfuckers. And then they just start, he's like, but boss, it's our own fucking people. Yeah, and he's like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck all of them. Kill them all.
Yeah.
So they just start shooting down fucking missiles after missiles and fucking nuclear weapons and all that bullshit, whatever it was. And the next thing you know, boom, fucking Captain Marvel shows up out of nowhere and just fucking flies through the ship.
Well, the ship starts firing up into space, and they're like, who are they firing at?
What the fuck is going on?
And
what
you just see Captain Marvel just destroying that's when she comes back, and that's pretty cool. I like that scene.
Oh, it was awesome. And then they're playing, grab ass with the fucking gauntlet.
Yeah.
And back and forth, and then fucking Thanos gets it. Yeah. And you know what? I really like the scene where Black Panther was like, he's like, toss it to me. He's like, what? He's like,
football player, right?
He's like, do you trust me? And that's when you're like, oh shit, that's where we're at. These motherfuckers don't know each other. And he fucking throws it to him, and Black Panther starts fucking running, bro. He's fucking going. And anyways, the fucking gauntlet ends up in fucking Thanos' hand once again.
Yep.
And Tony knows what he has to do at that point.
Well, that's when Doctor Strange looks at him and just, with the finger tells him one possibility. Yep. And you're right. That's when Tony realizes that, well, the stones are now in an Iron Man.
Right.
The gauntlet is one of his Iron Man things, so basically he can control them.
Right. And he runs up there and he fucking grabs it, and Thanos is like, haha, bitch, I still got it. You fucking failed.
Yeah. Snaps his fingers and nothing happens.
What the fuck? What the fuck? and Iron Man sitting back there like, you dumb bastard,
Yeah.
you dumb fuck, and you can see it fucking wrecking him. It's fucking killing him.
Tony Stark's, yeah. You can see, well, basically.